Good morning, guys. So there's this question that someone wrote, and it really challenged me. And I felt it's a good question, so let's go through it. So someone says, how about when you're asked in an interview, how do you tackle this question? Sometimes it happens that one of your coworkers is a rude person. How do you balance work with such kind of people? Now, I'm assuming this is a question that they ask you in an interview. And so, how do you answer? So, I'm going to start with the wrong answer and then the right answer. Bad answer would be since I'm not the manager, it is not my responsibility to tackle such cases. So, what I do is I report them to my, or rather, I report the rude, or rather, the difficult coworker to my manager so that he deals with them. That is a very wrong answer. Why? Because it shows there's lack of maturity. It shows you are not someone who can work with a team. Because, guys, we were not raised in the same house. So everyone has their own, you cannot control how someone is. And so you need to come up with a way of how to work with them. And so by telling the interviewer that, me, I'm not the manager and the only thing I can do is just to report this guy, you're telling the manager you cannot work with a team, you cannot work with someone else. And so that speaks a very bad, just brings up a very bad picture of you. And so this is how I would say. And I would look at it this way. I would look at it as start. Now, S is situation, T is task, A is action, and R is result. I'm going to give you a script and how you can see this situation, task, action, and result being applied. This is what I would say. Um, we were working on a project with my coworker, and he was not very good when it comes to timing, and his quality of work was also not good. And so I sat down with him and I told him that he needed to improve on his time and the quality of work. And immediately he became defensive. So instead of listening to me, he became defensive. I was patient. I listened to his concerns patiently with a lot of positivity. And then I made him understand that the competition was very high in the market. And so for us to be able to maintain our jobs, we had to pull sorry we had to do some quality work, and of course work within a timeline so that we could finish our work in time, and of course we could give the company the value. All right, the value, because by the time a company hires you, they're hiring you so that you give them value. They're not hiring you so that you start giving them raw deals, because if you give a company raw deal, of course you're going to be fired. And then when you look at our society right now, there's a lot of competition, which means if you're not doing something correct, someone else will do that thing correct, and you probably lose business or lose your job. So this is how I would put it. I would just say I explained to him the need to actually work with time, all right, and the need to also give some quality work so that both of us, because again, when the company wins, me as an employee also wins. So I feel like this is a great answer for this type of question. I hope this helps, and I'll see the next one. Like I said, more questions, please put them down the comment section. And remember, if you like my videos, don't forget to give me a follow, like, and share. Again, you can always solve for later so that it helps you in future. Thank you and bye for now.